Hey, my Taurus babies. What's happening? I'm drinking water. I'm dehydrated. Who knew? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. Tired as hell. This has been the longest short week in my life. Oh my God. We were off on Monday. Why does today feel like Tuesday? Just saying. This is going to be Taurus weekend update. We are rolling tomorrow, Friday, June 4th. I'm going to go ahead and roll you into the 9th like I did for the weekly. So we're going to go to Wednesday the 9th. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. And I'm doing this extra. Y'all call it extra. I call it read the full read. But the energy is kind of hard for me. I've been watching other folks. They're doing 48 hours. Energy updates and some other shit. And yeah. If the King of Cups come up in one more reading for Taurus, boy, I swear, jeez. It's a rough weekend, y'all. Buckle up. I'm not speaking on that note right now. It's a rough fucking weekend. Buckle the fuck up. Some of you have walked away from a situation. Death card is leading us out on tomorrow's energy. Others of you are, well, it ain't even, it's all transformation. What the hell? Ending, beginning, whatever. 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 Let me just say this. I just did a reading for Taurus here. Another Taurus here a little while ago. It is the season of endings. Let's just get this part the fuck out the way. It is death card season. Okay, I know Scorpio is in November, December, what the hell ever. This right what we're in the middle of 2 full moons, a fucking eclipse, another eclipse coming, a new moon from last month. Oh my goodness. We are all up in the middle of. This is the season of the death card. Let me just put it out there. And I'm not talking about nobody dying. So before you get on my wall, say, I ain't anybody dying. I'm not talking about dying. I wish people understood the death card better than they do. It's about transformation. But this is what the hell is going on with all these lunar eclipses, solar eclipse coming up next week, full moon, new moon, retrograde, blah, blah, blah. It's all about the transformation. Many of you are getting ready to have your happy home tore the fuck up. No, y'all didn't want to hear that. I didn't want to say it, but that is what it is. I cannot sugarcoat this energy. It's heavy, it's swift moving, and it hurts. But as soon as I say that, I get over here and I see the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. New shit's coming. It's coming. Let's start from the beginning. 5 of Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles on top. This just came up in the same place in another reading. But for you, Taurus, this is about learning from your mistakes. The 5 of Pentacles in the big deck is about accidents and incidents. But it's the incident piece that I'm concerned with. The energy here is mistakes that you may have made, and you may be running all this shit through your head. Of course, it's Mercury retrograde. How could I ever get a promotion? I've made so many mistakes. Fuck all of that. Be patient and learn. And see, I shuffled these cards. I'm still here. I count my cards out. So for all of these that are out of these decks, I'll count them back in. And then I shuffle. And these same energy is just the fuck. So this is just the season of this. Be patient with yourself, Taurus. Particularly if you're replaying in this era of Mercury retrograde. If you're replaying shit that happened on the job 6 months ago, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's just made it. Just fucked the whole thing up. Yeah, you did. Learn from it. Learn from it. If I told you, see, I'm older than most of you. Start talking about Wang computers, y'all will be like, what? Google it. WANG. That's how old I am. Oh my goodness. If I told you how many companies I shut down their whole computer systems from me making mistakes because I was just fucking around, didn't know what the hell I was doing. Whole systems, shut them down. Had to get the IT people. Wasn't even IT people back then. It was a computer guy. Had to go find a computer guy, the person that actually set up the computer system, and see if he could come and fix it. I'm just saying. But that's how you learn. That is exactly how you learn. And that's what we're here for. We're here to learn. Like it or not, that's pretty much the job right now, to learn. On the back end of your overall energy, the Six of Wands on top of the King of Cups. For all of that, though, and this is a good sign because it means that many of you are trying to see the clear intent and how you can be successful setting those goals. You may be dealing with this King of Cups with people that are controlling or exacting, particularly in love relationships. They ain't giving you an inch. Some of you may be dealing with somebody that's being a passive aggressive, and it's just, you know what you want. You know what you want, Taurus. You already know what you want. So instead of trying to do something else, follow your goals. This is a good time to reflect on, is there anything that needs fine-tuning before I get here? This is inevitable. You are going to be successful, period. But you got to deal with this, somebody nagging you. And this has got a lot of work to it. Others of you may be in situations trying to get relationships off the ground and they're not going anywhere. The other person that might be passive aggressive, saying one thing, doing something else, and, not putting gas in the car when they come back, being a smart ass, that kind of shit. Let the petty shit go. That's the best way I can tell you. Let the petty shit go, because everybody is not going to know. Everybody is not enlightened. Everybody is not woke. Everybody is not there yet. The Six of Pentacles, on top of the Two of Pentacles. Your challenge, I'm going to say till next Friday. I ain't even going to play with Wednesday. Fuck it. The challenge till next Friday is to learn how to balance the work and play aspects of your life. You may need to get a little detached from some things and turn your back on some things going on at work even. And just get some balance in the work, in the play. Many of you are just working and not playing. You know what? Go get the kids, get a ball, and kick that sucker around. And just imagine the ball in somebody's head that you don't like, and there you go. Now we got a game going. I'm just saying, do what you need to do. Fake it till you make it. This, I think most of you are already going through this, or you know this is coming. So it's like not a huge, big, fat surprise. But there are going to be some relationships that are getting excited. Others of you are dealing with the, how come I can't get this off the ground? Every time I call him, he never calls me back. You, my dear, are going through a transformation. And what looks good to you right now, the universe knows in another 60 days ain't going to work. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't forget, because I know I haven't been yakking about it a lot, Uranus is still in Taurus. In case you forgot, we are still going through transformation. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, we are. So, the energy right now is quick. A lot of things that happen in the next 30 to 45 days, quick. There's not going to be any hesitation. You're not going to get a chance to raise your hand. You're not going to get a chance to ask a question. None of that bullshit. It's going to happen. You're going to have to deal with it. And some of you going to be right pissed. But I thought he was so cute. And he actually liked me. Yeah, but it wouldn't look good to you right now. I promise you. You get to the 1st of July, you're like, the hell was I thinking? Oh, my God. Go with this. Go with the flow, folks. Trying to force some shit. Wondering why shit's blocking you. I'm going to be the first to tell you. I got a few people that are listening that know they've heard me complaining the past couple of weeks. I can't get it. Oh, nobody loves me. Yeah, and I'm telling you what I also am telling myself. By the time we get to the 4th of July here in America, what you sitting belly aching over right this minute ain't going to amount to a hill of beans. Nothing. You're going to look at the person and be like, damn. Did I give you my phone number? Oh, Jesus. The hell was I thinking? Trust me on that. You'll get, if you haven't gotten to the end of something, it's coming sooner rather than later. It's going to upset the happy family apple cart. Go with it, Taurus. Go with it. Looking at Saturday's energy, the moon card on top of the 2 of Pentacles on top of the moon card. There are going to be some things that come to light that you don't know about. And this is all going to the July 4th energy of, oh, what the fuck was I thinking? It doesn't happen right on Saturday. Just know there's some deception in there. Boom, boom. You're going to hear it. I promise you're going to hear it. Remember, there are 2 sides to every story. Just remember that part. There are 2 sides to every story. So, I'm going to just use what I know. If this is your man with a whole bunch of lies or how come he ain't called you in the past 2 weeks or 2 days or whatever, and he got stuck and tires are flat, his phone died and some other shit. Remember that there are 2 sides to every story. Just remember that. And remember, see, that's 2 major cards back to back. Don't force it. If it's time for it to end, let it end. I know you can't see the future and it looks just bleak and hopeless. I know. But, oh, I can't let him go. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And those of you that think I'm a liar, don't know what the hell I'm talking about, trust me, when you get to July and you're looking at the same person, you're going to be mad. You're going to be mad. Because you're not, whatever's coming to you, whatever you're supposed to be in, for those this is resonating with, you're not going to be able to get in it because you're dealing with this mess still. Let it go. If it wants to walk out the door, let it go. And if you need to appear like the uncaring, I don't give a damn soul, this is a part of your challenge as well. Do that. Do not force anybody to do anything they ain't trying to do. We get to Sunday's energy with the Ace of Pentacles on top of the 6 of Cups. Some of you are getting new jobs. Others of you are going to be dealing with some disappointments, but there's still, as old things leave, new things come. That is universal law. One door closes, another one always opens, or a window opens, or a roof opens. You got to be paying attention. This is very abundant energy, but for most of us, not everybody, but for most of us, to take part in the abundance, you got to let the old shit go. Got to let the old shit go. You cannot stay stuck in the past. You cannot dwell on, I'm so hurt. Yeah, okay. You can't dwell on it. And again, it's this energy that's been popping up in my readings. People say healing takes time. You know what? Life does not wait on you to heal. I keep saying this, and everybody keeps saying, "Why you keep saying?" Because it doesn't. It doesn't. Now, you letting go of a situation, physically letting it go, moving away from it, that begins the healing process. Now, deep or how far you want to dig and hold on, that's another situation. But some of you are going to have to heal on the run. You have to mend on the run. And taking a couple of days, this is what people don't want to do, and this goes a long way in helping you heal. And sitting and crying. I'll tell you a story. Wanna hear? Here you go. I had a cousin. I had a Korean cousin. He was a cousin by marriage. He got killed when we were 19 years old. Yeah. I was 19, he was 18. He was with his girlfriend and his new baby. And he was actually driving himself to work, but he was driving and she was going to take the car home with the baby. And he got killed by a garbage truck. This happened in Ohio. And I don't even remember what year I was 19. It must have been 1985. And I knew of his family. I knew his mother because she worked in a restaurant and she worked there forever. And me and my grandfather would go there to eat lunch or dinner sometimes. And so I knew his mother, and I knew a couple other people in his family, but I didn't know anything about Korean culture, and his mother was Korean. I went to the funeral. It was the first time I had been to a Korean funeral, and I was broke up because this was my road dog. This was my boy, man. I walked into the funeral home. His mother was crying, sitting in a chair in front of the casket. She did not stop. And from what I learned afterwards is that in that culture, that's what they do. They get that out of their system. She cried. I was there 2 hours. She did not stop crying those 2 hours. I mean, she was going at it. This is her son, her oldest son. I'm going to say the same thing to you. Sometimes we need to take that time. And that's not to say she was fully healed after all of that, but she got a lot of stuff out of her system in the course of 3 days. Now, of course, she did not sit there for 3 days and cry continuously, but when she was in that room, in that spirit's presence, that's what she did. She cried. And she got all of whatever grief she needed to get out. Like I said, that doesn't mean all of it was gone, but she got a lot of it gone. A lot of us don't want to take that time, and we'll go and say, oh, it takes so much time to heal, because you won't take the initial step to just sit down. Relationships are fucking painful. Tauruses are fucking loyal. We give 929% every damn time we walk out the door. So we ain't even talking about a love relationship. I don't even want to do the calculation on that. It hurts. People do dumb shit. They fuck up. They fuck other people. Come on. I'm keeping it real tonight. Sometimes you got to take the lesson, deal with the pain, and keep going. Because the good shit is right there. But if you want to dilly-dally around in this energy and he's not coming back and I keep texting him, man, you're going to miss. And it's going to walk right past you. And then you're going to be in my inbox talking about EJ. I don't know what happened. Just saying. Keeping it real. I'm keeping it really real tonight. Because I think there's a lot of people that are hurting and you there's no need to drag it out. Yes, you're still going to have triggers. Yes, there's going to be songs that you hear that are going to trigger you. Somebody might say something 6 months from now. But get the initial shit up off of you. Take a day, take a weekend to get that shit out. Put some perspective on whatever it is. A lot of situations are going to end and come right back together. But they got to have the ending. Just saying. I know my wall is going to be full in the morning. Like, the hell did you do? When we get to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday's energy. The Seven of Swords with the Ace of Cups on top. Don't forget, we're still in Mercury retrograde. So this Ace of Cups, got the ass end of this ace here. Going to be inaccurate information going around. So at work, people whispering and gossiping and shit about shit they know nothing about. Just know everything they're saying is just wrong. Because the person they got it from was wrong. So that part right there. That is sitting on top of the Seven of Swords. Be aware of the people around you. Deceit. It's in the air right now. Deceit is new beginnings, endings, and liars. That's the name of the game to the end of the month. So be mindful of that, particularly at work. This also can relate to relationships. There are little tendrils of relationship here too. So just be mindful. If somebody's acting sketchy, they're probably lying about some shit. And again, it's Mercury retrograde, so there may be some setbacks in relationships if you don't break up. There may be some other setbacks because there are business pieces that are inaccurate. So if you're trying to buy a house, for an example, make sure all the information on the paperwork is correct. Tuesday's energy, the Three of Swords with the Hierophant. This is going to be the culmination of some things for some people and the beginning of other things for other people. Some of you are dealing with, in past tense, you've already ended a situation. And so you may get a phone call, text message, email. And they may be trying to ask for your forgiveness. Because they're tired of being miserable and they miss you and they fucked up and whatever. Looking at the word opportunity up there. The opportunity is there for a new beginning. However, I would be delaying it until after the 22nd. That's the last day of Mercury retrograde. Matter of fact, I think, yeah, that's the last day of it. Goes direct on the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. I would be trying to just slow walk. I think we got another 18 full days of Mercury retrograde. I would be dragging them 18 days out. We had to do coffee every day for those 18 days and have a conversation about how to make a situation better. That would be it. I would not start it though. I wouldn't kick it back in before then, even if this is an old relationship, because the energy again is just fucked up. Plain and simple. At the end of all of this, I'm going to just call this the liar's weekend. That's what I'm going to do. Because it's Two of Swords. That's all this is talking about. Lies and deceit. Boundaries, people. Boundaries. Use this Mercury retrograde to reset some boundaries. I don't condone people lying, particularly in relationships. I just don't condone. I believe you should be able to, tell the truth, whatever it is, and keep it moving. I know that's not always easy. I'm just like y'all. I'm not some robot over here, so I get it. But when people are lying to you and you are putting forth good faith and good effort, especially in a relationship, if you're going to give somebody a second chance, I'll say that again. I'd spend the next 18 days talking about the restructure of the relationship. And if they can't get with your program, Taurus, because you coming to the table with loyalty. If nobody else ever says anything to you about it, let me tell you this. Any Taurus going into any relationship has already got two hands on the table because they're loyal. Every sign can't say that. So, for all the loyalty, if you're feeling guilty about putting some structure around somebody, you think about all the loyalty you laying down when you walk in the door. Period. Nobody should be fucking over you. Nobody should be lying to you. Nobody should be doing anything. If they're not happy, then they should get the fuck on. Hello. If they don't like what's going on in the Taurus household, bye-bye. But it shouldn't be about you being hurt. That's ridiculous. Because somebody doesn't want to own up to their own shortcomings. Just saying. Just saying. I know I sound preachy. I'm not trying to preach, but I don't want y'all hurting either unnecessarily. I don't. Because I know what that feels like. Oh, well, let's just put all of it out here right for me. How about that? Whew. Protect your energy. We just had this conversation. This is liar season. I don't know, Gemini or something. I don't know. But this is lying season. A lot of people lying for no good goddamn reason. Sorry for language. Protect your energy. I can't make this shit up. Y'all know I can't. It is time to go. If you're going to do the 18-day thing, spell it out. Whatever it is that you're looking for, what you need towards, you are important. Don't let nobody sit around treat you like you aren't. You are. Very much so. At the end of the day, you know, it might be time to just try something new with somebody. Of course, I'm not talking about getting into no relationship before the 23rd, but it won't hurt to try something new. You got a couple weeks to get to know each other and talk and go have coffee or something. Try something new. Because it could be that, you know, you keep picking the same kind of person and same kind of person you like that looks this way, that way, and the other also comes with a lot of bullshit. And so maybe you want to try the other person that don't look that way. Might be a little shorter, a little fatter. I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. But it's not coming with that same energy. I love my bullies. Y'all know I do. I go to the wall for you. Get rid of what's not working. If something is not working and it wants to walk out the door, tell its not working ass to go ahead and get the hell on. I love my Taurus babies. I'm probably going to be back here tomorrow evening with an energy update for the month. Because this is tricky and fucked up energy we're dealing with. And a lot of people that you think aren't lying are lying. So I might be back up here tomorrow night. I love you guys. Have a good Friday and a good weekend if I don't talk to you. But I will be back on Sunday for the weekly update. Bye, y'all.